If you own a home within 90 minutes of Albany,
Get some Harumscarum. Alright. We are gonna motivate and meditate. It's 15 minutes of meditation. Get yourself prepared. Ready to rock and roll. And yeah, we're gonna do this real quick. And then I got some presents I gotta wrap, so. Let's go. Oof. All right.
Get some Harumscarum.
So, that was good. I had a good one there. Kind of lost track of time, which is, I think, what you need to really work towards. Making it so that you pretty much lose track of time and it just happens. So, as promised, when I do this, I'm going to meditate and then I'm going to motivate. I'm going to change the motivation message every Sunday, I think. So, discipline equals freedom. Discipline equals freedom. That's a saying that this guy, Jocko Willink, says. I listened to his podcast. Definitely would recommend it. It's pretty darn motivating. Certainly makes you think to yourself, shouldn't complain too much. But, what it means, and it sounds weird, right? Discipline, and I don't mean discipline like disciplining your children, I mean, having the discipline to do the things that you need to do equals freedom, and it totally does. And I try and explain this to my students, that if they just do the homework, right? If they just study, if they just show up to class, that discipline of doing that. And it's funny because I try and tell them at the beginning of every year, I say, the excitement that you feel now, the motivation that you might feel now, try and hold on to that. Try and keep that all throughout the year, because, it is powerful. But don't just keep that feeling. Because it's not about feelings. Like, really, motivation in and of itself is fleeting, right? Because it's kind of based on feeling. I feel motivated, right? You don't feel discipline. Discipline just is what it is. And discipline is hard. It's very difficult. But when you have that discipline to do the thing you need to do, you have the freedom to do other things. So, one of the things that I try and do is I try and get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I try and do my workout. Why did I start doing that years ago? Was because then it's done. It's done, right? Because I used to go to work and I'd come home and I'd do it in the afternoon, and sometimes I couldn't sleep because when you work out, right, all this adrenaline and, all these things are happening to your body, or just pain, right? And then when I would try and sleep at night, I'd have a hard time sleeping. I'd try and go to bed early because I got to go to work the next day, blah, 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 all that garbage. And it was just this horrible cycle and tough to do. But getting up at 3 and getting my workout done just works. Just works. And I found that I was sharper. I felt better. I felt better more often, right? By having that discipline to do that thing. So I think it's really important to keep that discipline and do those things, even though they're hard. And that's why, like, with my students, I talk to them about discipline around their snooze button, right? Because everybody hits the damn snooze button. What is that going to buy you? It's going to buy you 9 minutes, 10 minutes of sleep. I mean, I can fall asleep in that time. I fall asleep really fast. So I can fall asleep in that time frame, right? But it's not good sleep. And what's the value of that 10 minutes? Is there really value there? Why not just get up and do the thing you're supposed to do? That's the discipline part, right? I tell my students that because they could get up when your alarm goes off, get to your class on time, get to your class early, all that stuff. I mean, it's really, I think if you keep tight with all of that discipline, I think it helps. I really do. I think it helps you mentally. Not to mention, again, if you can have the discipline to not eat the bad thing, or not, go out and party on the weekends or whatever it is. have that discipline. Or, there's nothing wrong with going out on the weekend, going to do something, but not overdoing it, right? So that's what it means. That's what discipline equals freedom means. Even though it sounds like I don't know what you want to call it. It seems odd. Keep it up, man. And keep it up. Like, we got a new year coming, and you shouldn't really count on the new year. A lot of people make these new year resolutions. Discipline is an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. Sometimes it's an every hour thing, right? And sometimes it's an every minute thing. So keep the discipline. Work at it. Work at keeping the discipline, doing the thing, the difficult thing, and disregarding your feelings about it. Just do it. All right. So I'm going to be streaming probably tomorrow early. I'm guessing around 5:30 a.m.-ish for a little bit. Not sure what time I got to do the present thing with the fam. But at least if I even after I stream in the morning, I'll probably stream a little bit later on in the afternoon as well, and I'll do this 8 o'clock stream. I try and do this 8 o'clock stream every night to do the meditation. There you go. That's the discipline thing too, right? I'm trying to be disciplined and do that thing every night, 8 o'clock at night, right? At the very least. I actually also sometimes have been meditating in the morning, trying to. So I'm trying to get to that right point in my head again. Right now I got, what's this, 14, 16, 17 days in a row I've done this, right? So trying to keep it up every day, discipline, 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 even though sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I don't feel like it, but I do. So I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. And I'm trying to bring it to you too, because maybe you're interested in it as well. Doing the 15 minutes of meditation with me. And then maybe hearing about this stuff. So that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. So hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, depending on where you're coming from. YouTube is subscribe, Kick it's follow. And eventually I'm hoping to be on Facebook too. I got to get all that set up. I got to have the discipline to set it up, right? Just kidding, I already set it up. It's just a matter of, I don't know, you got to be on Facebook for a certain amount of time or something before it'll actually let you live stream. So, all right, I will see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Don't wait till New Year's to have the discipline. Just have the discipline now. Do it. Do it now. And I will see you tomorrow. In the meantime, be safe. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.